Today we're going to be animating a UFO catcher in Procreate Dreams. Okay, so here we are. Let me go over into Procreate. I'll show you what I've got. This is what I've created here. Basically, I think the only thing that are moving is going to be the little animal down here. His face is going to change, and then the crane. So I've got all of those on separate layers. I have got the two claws on separate layers. I've got the eyes and the different eyes. He's going to have some round eyes, and he's going to have some closed eyes, which we're all going to put together. In fact, we should probably go ahead and put those in a group right now. So you select all three of these and hit group. So you have those in a group, and then maybe we'll put our crane in a group too. So let's do this one, and this one. We'll group those together also. And I think that's all we need. All right. Okay, let's go on over to Dreams now. So let's open that up. And we're going to start a new file by clicking on the plus here in the top right corner. We're going to stick with widescreen here. You can scroll through and pick out whichever you like. Also, you can check this one here, the resolution with the little red square right there, but we're going to keep it like it is. So there our file is. Now if you click on the title here, which is Dreams 34, and make sure the little star is highlighted here, we're going to change the frames per second up here to frame by frame. And the duration, we're probably going to do 10 seconds like we normally do. And then that 1 minute right there, you can click on it and hit the backspace, and it'll get rid of that. Okay, and then we'll hit done. Here we are. Now let's go on back over to Dreams, and let's bring our file in. So I hold down until I move it around. Don't pick your finger up. Go into Dreams and just drop it right in there. All right, and then you might have to move it around till it fits. You can resize it a bit if it's too difficult to get just right. That's what I usually do. Alright, so for right now, all we have here is a 10 seconds of a flat picture file. So if we were to play this, it would not change nothing. Alright, so we need to long press on our file here and convert layers to tracks, which is going to create a group right there. And you can see it is now a group. And if we want to see what's inside that group, we click on the little arrow right there, and then it'll open up and have all the little pieces that we had over in Dreams, including our groups here. All right, so the first thing I think we're going to do is let's get our little animal that's going to be one here, and let's put him up here with the other guys. So I think I'll put him about right there. Okay, and then he's got both eyes on, so I'm going to open that group up and turn off one of these eyes. Like that, so only the round ones are on right now. So that's the way we'll start off with him. And I'm going to close that group for right now. Now what we're going to do is we're going to move our crane. So that's all in a group right now. So we're just going to leave it. We're going to move the whole thing together. So what we're going to do is maybe let it sit there for a second. So I'm going to bring it over to right here and hit move. And move in scale and not move it at all. So it's at like a little bit over half a second. Alright, and then we're going to start moving him. So I'm going to come over a little bit more and move it right over where it's going to pick him up at. Alright, so now if you see that, go right there. Alright, and then I'm going to have it stay in that position for a second. So we just click another keyframe. We'll leave it like it is and not change it at all. And then we're going to have him come down. So, about right there, I guess. Let's see what that looks like. Over. And then down right there. Alright? And then from right there is when we want our claws to open up. So now we need to animate our claws. So let's open up our group here. And this is one side and that's the other side. These two right here are the two claws. So what we'll do is, when he comes down, maybe about right here, we'll have him start opening up. So let's do a move and scale. And then we need to change our anchor point by clicking on the two little dots right there and edit your anchor point. We're going to put it right up there in the top corner of that asset right there. All right, so when he gets to about right here, we're gonna have him start opening up. Actually, let's move that guy back over there. So I think about right here, we're gonna have him open up. So if you click on a corner here, you get that little curve mark, and then we can make that guy open up a bit. So starts to open up. Now we're gonna do the other side just like that. So we'll come down here and we'll do it basically in the same position, move and scale, hit the 3 little dots, edit our anchor point, put it up in their top right corner there. All right, and then this one here, we're gonna have him open up like that. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Yep, they open up. Okay, and then let's have them close maybe a little bit, not much. So we'll click on it, don't move it, and then we'll come over just a little bit, and then we'll have him pinch a little bit. There we go. All right, do the same thing on this side, on the top one. So we'll have him right there, and then we'll have him pinch. Nope, that didn't work. Pinch a little bit right there. All right, so over, down, pinch. All right, now we're going to close that group again because we're going to animate it all together. So let's close that claw group. All right, we'll see where we're at. So right here. All right, we're going to have him go up now. So maybe right here. Have him go back up. Okay, right there. And then we're going to have him go over. And then we're going to have him go down. See what that looks like. All right. Okay, now we need to open our claws again. So let's open that claw group again. And then go down to, let's see where it's going to open up. Probably about right here. So we're going to set one, and then we're going to open it. Oops, other way. All right, and then this one right here, same thing. Set one, and then we're going to open it. Okay, let's see what that looks like. So it's going to grab him, pick him up, take him over here, and then open up, and then it's going to drop him. Okay, very good. That's what we want. Okay, and then I'm going to draw the little rope that's holding the claw. And we will probably put that above it. So I'm going to start a new track above this. And then we're going to draw this. You know what? I can put it inside the group. Let's see what that does. See if it'll let me do that. It's freaking out right now. Okay, let's try deleting that track I just made, and let's put one inside the group here. And then let's draw. So I'm going to go into drawing mode, which is that squiggly line right there, and then pick this brown color. All right, and then we're going to draw just a little rope like that. All right, and let's see if we can just long press on that and fill duration. So it's going to move with that thing. And then right here, I am going to edit it and split the track, and I'm going to delete the one that's on the right side of that. So that rope's going to go away, and I'm going to draw it in now because it's going to get longer. Oops. Need to make sure that I'm right there on it. There we go. And then we're just going to keep drawing as it goes down. Just letting it get longer and longer. So if you're enjoying the content, I have a small favor to ask that makes a huge difference. Subscribing to my channel is like giving a virtual high five, and it means the world to me. When you hit that subscribe button, you're not just supporting the channel, you're joining an incredible community of awesome people who love art just as much as you do. Imagine being part of something bigger where every view, like, and comment helps us grow and reach more awesome folks just like you. Plus, subscribing is super easy. It's just one click, but that one click has a ripple effect, helping me create more content, bringing new ideas to life, and spreading positivity all around. And hey, in the spirit of kindness, how about this? Subscribe and then go out and do something nice for someone today. Hold the door open for a stranger, leave a kind note for a coworker, or simply smile at someone who looks like they need it. Let's make the world a bit brighter together. So what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and let's make amazing things happen. Thank you for your support. You're the reason this channel exists. I can just duplicate that guy, so I don't have to keep rolling it over and over again. Alright, now it's going to start going up, so I'm going to draw it again. One more. Here we go. And I'm going to fill duration on that, so it's going to stay like it is, and it's going to move over. Okay, and then we're going to edit and split it here. We're going to delete that part on the right side. Oop, I duplicated it. Don't want to do that. Delete it. Alright, and then we're going to draw it again. I think once he opened up, I'm going to have him go back up. So let's close that claw group again. We're going to have, after it drops about right there, we're going to set a move, and then we're going to have it go. I'm still in drawing mode, that's why it's not working. So open, and then we'll have it go back up. Here we go. Alright, and then we need to take care of that string we got there. So I'm going to open that group back up again. And then that part we drew. So we're going to erase it. Let me change my eraser to monoline. There we go. We just want to erase so it doesn't go above up there. So I think our eyes are not going to be too much on this string right now. It's going to be looking at where the little animal drops at. So if you don't get it perfect, it probably don't really matter that much. But we're going to do our best to do it. Alright, so right here, put it back in, and then we're just going to fill duration that to the end. Here we go. Alright, now let's get our little animal that's going to be 1. Let's get him animated. So I'm going to close that group of the claw again. We're going to go into the group of the animal now. Okay, so the claw is going to come over. I'm going to come down and pick him up. So about right there. And then when that claw starts to go up, that's where we need to do a move and scale on him. We're going to have him maybe come up to about right there. Let's see if that matches. Yeah, it's good enough. You could probably set all easings to linear. So if you hold down, long press on the where your if you long press on your keyframe little line right here, and you can set all easings, and you can set it to linear, which makes it be the same speed throughout. Which I need to move. He's kind of slow, so I'm gonna do another one and put him up higher. He's not keeping up with the speed of the claw. I think that's better. Yeah. Alright, and now we need to move him from there to here. Let's see what that looks like. I think that's not bad. Maybe right there. Move him over a bit. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and then we're going to have him go down. So we'll set it one there, and then we'll have him come down to about right there. Alright, and then the claws are going to open up. And then he is going to drop fast. So from here, move and scale, and then he's going to drop really fast. So I'm going to have him about right there. Let's see. Yep, that's good. Okay. All right. So now what I want to do is I want to do a mask, because you can see he's showing right here. He shouldn't be showing right there. Right there. So what we're going to do is on top of him, we're going to start a new layer, new track. It didn't work. Do this again. So, new track. Man, it's just not working. There we go. Now it did it. So we wanted one right above the little white bear, or whatever this thing is. So right here, we need to make a mask. So I'm going to click on drawing mode, and we're going to make this, I think, black. I think black usually hides it. And then we're going to paint over the bear here in black. Let me make that bigger. So about that much. Alright, and then we're going to hold that down and make it a mask, layer mask. Alright, and then I think we need to change the colors here. We're going to invert the mask. There we go, and now it's going to be hidden. So you can see now, right here, he's disappeared. And he's going to come out right there at the bottom. Okay, that's good. That's what we wanted. And I think now all we need to do is change his face now. So we're going to open the little animals group. Nope, I turned it off. Open it up. And then when he drops down here, where's that at? Right there. So we're going to have his eyes change. So we're going to edit and split that track, and we're going to delete the round eyes on the right side. So now you can see he has no eyes. And then we're going to go up to this track that has the open eyes, or the closed eyes. We're going to split that. We're going to turn that one on. Alright, and those overlap a bit, so I don't want those to overlap. Let me move these guys back a bit. There we go. And he's going to be kind of happy that he got one. And I think that is going to do it, so I will leave the final animation at the end of the video. If you got any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. If you are interested in the assets here, they're over on the Patreon. I'll leave a link to it in the comment section down below. And I'll also probably put it on the screen here also, so you can go get that. You can get them for $3, or you can pay $5 for the whole month and get all of the assets. So it's up to you. With that, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, and I will see you next week for another Procreate or Procreate Dreams tutorial. Take care.